Understanding the profound realities of life in our world is both a gift and a weighty burden to bear. Delving beneath the surface can often be a challenging expedition. The more we explore the mysteries of life, the more we uncover the truth that lies beyond mere appearances, and this can be quite unsettling. Here are 7 challenging truths that individuals on a spiritual path may struggle with, but ultimately triumph over. 1. Existential crisis. On the journey of spiritual growth, there often comes a moment of existential crisis, a dark night of the soul that every seeker must confront. It serves as a rite of passage, a descent into the depths of our own being. This stage is inevitable, because it is in the darkness where our spirit's roots extend deep into the earth, seeking the nourishment necessary for our souls to flourish. The existential crisis is an inner call from our soul to find deeper truths, a beckoning to venture into uncharted territories within our own consciousness. It is an invitation to question, to search, and to yearn for answers to the fundamental mysteries of existence. 2. Impermanence. One of life's harsh truths is the impermanence of all things. Everything in this world, including our own physical form, is subject to change and eventual decay. Accepting this reality can be disheartening, but it is through embracing impermanence that we learn to appreciate and cherish each fleeting moment. 3. Suffering. Another unavoidable truth is the existence of suffering in our world. Pain, loss, and adversity are part of the human experience. While it may be difficult to endure, it is through facing and transcending suffering that we find strength, resilience, and empathy for others. 4. Ego dissolution. Highly spiritual individuals often grapple with the dissolution of the ego, which involves letting go of attachments to personal identity and surrendering to a greater universal consciousness. This process can be unsettling as it challenges our sense of self, but it ultimately leads to a deeper connection with the divine. 5. Loneliness. The spiritual journey can sometimes feel isolating, as it requires introspection and often diverges from societal norms. This sense of loneliness, however, can be transformed into solitude, a sacred space for self-discovery, reflection, and communion with the higher self. 6. Non-duality. Embracing the concept of non-duality is a challenging truth for many spiritual seekers. It involves transcending the illusion of separation and recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings and phenomena. This shift in perception can be transformative, leading to a profound sense of unity and compassion. 7. Divine timing. Highly spiritual individuals understand that everything unfolds according to divine timing. Patience and trust in the universe's plan are crucial, even when faced with obstacles or delays. Surrendering to the flow of life allows for greater alignment with one's purpose and brings about a sense of peace and contentment. Navigating the deeper truths of life is not always an easy path, but by embracing these challenging realities, highly spiritual individuals can overcome their struggles and emerge with greater wisdom, strength, and inner peace. These 7 truths, even though they may leave us feeling disoriented, have a higher purpose. It peels away the superficial layers of our lives, revealing our true essence and what truly matters. In this phase of feeling some loss, you may notice that the very foundation beneath your feet begins to shift. The things that once brought you comfort no longer satisfy you. Habits that once seemed harmless now reveal their destructive nature. However, it is crucial to understand that this is not a form of punishment, but rather a process of purification and clarification. As your inner landscape undergoes transformation, so will your external world. Relationships, occupations, and old times that do not align with your newfound truth will naturally fade away. Although this process can be painful, it is necessary for personal growth. It is akin to shedding old skin in order to make way for the new. Loss is an inherent part of this journey. Friends who were once close may not recognize the person you are becoming, or may choose not to accompany you on this new path. It is natural to mourn these losses and experience the anguish of their departure. Yet within this anguish lies a potent seed of change, the forge of transformation. As you traverse the abyss of the soul, you may perceive life as devoid of meaning. There might be a sense of inner turmoil and agony that threatens your very existence. This is the forge of your metamorphosis, the inferno that consumes all falsehood, leaving behind only truth. The rewards of this pilgrimage are abundant, but they necessitate your willingness to embrace and learn from these trials. By embracing this darkness instead of fleeing from it, you allow your spirit to undergo the necessary transformation for genuine growth. You are being reshaped, molded from within, and crafted into a vessel capable of containing pure consciousness. The intricacy of truth. The intricacy of truth as a spiritual seeker means that you may yearn for absolute certainties. However, the more you delve into it, the more you will discover that truth is not always clear-cut. The spiritual expedition is full of paradoxes that can prove challenging to comprehend. In numerous spiritual traditions, it is widely accepted that what holds true on one level of reality may not hold true on another. The truths that govern the physical world, for instance, may not apply to the realm of the spiritual. A statement that encapsulates profound truth in one context might be entirely irrelevant in another. It is at this intersection that the paradox emerges. The very nature of truth is intricate, implying a certain degree of mystery and unknowability. There are aspects of the divine and the universe that surpass human comprehension. Instead of perceiving this as a limitation, we can view it as an invitation to explore the vast expanse of our own ignorance. In a world where clear-cut answers are often demanded, this openness can prove to be challenging. Society frequently rewards those individuals who claim to possess definitive knowledge and present unequivocal solutions. However, if we examine the teachings of the most enlightened spiritual guides throughout history, we discover that they often communicated through parables and stories, inviting deep contemplation and personal interpretation, rather than imposing hard doctrines. Embracing the intricacies of life requires us to find solace in doubt and uncertainty. Doubt, contrary to its negative connotation, has the potential to foster personal growth. It encourages us to question the status quo, to dig deeper, and to reject blind acceptance. Similarly, uncertainty serves as a humbling force that keeps us receptive to new possibilities. It acts as a safeguard against the ego's tendency to become complacent in its perceived enlightenment. One of the most profound challenges faced by those on a spiritual path is the arduous pursuit of profound and meaningful love. When our souls yearn for a connection that transcends the mundane and delves into the spiritual and soulful dimensions, the journey can often feel isolating and desolate. You are not simply in search of a partner, but rather a soulmate. And by soulmate, I do not mean a predetermined match, but someone who resonates deeply with your truest self. Your journey of self-discovery has brought you to the understanding that love is more than just an emotion or a physical connection. It is a sacred union, a profound meeting of souls, and an energy that nourishes and uplifts you. Acknowledge that every interaction carries the weight of an energetic exchange, and casual connections no longer fulfill the profound longing within you. This realization can make the pursuit of love feel more challenging in a world that often prioritizes instant gratification over meaningful connections. In this era where swiping left or right has become the norm for finding a partner, your awakened self yearns for something deeper. You crave conversations that extend into the depths of the night, filled with contemplation about the universe and the essence of existence. You seek to connect on a spiritual level, exploring the mysteries of life together. Your desire goes beyond surface-level interactions. You yearn for a connection that goes straight to the core of your being. Embrace your uniqueness and strength as you navigate the path to finding your soulmate. Trust in the process and have faith that the universe will guide you towards the person who shares your passion for growth and self-discovery. Open yourself up to the possibilities that lie ahead, knowing that when you find your soulmate, it will be a meeting of two kindred spirits, intertwined in a beautiful dance of love and enlightenment. During your quest, you are in search of someone who is not only a romantic partner, but also a fellow explorer on the journey towards enlightenment. This individual comprehends that love is not merely an emotion, but a profound spiritual practice. Consequently, the focus is not solely on finding love, but on attracting a love that mirrors the depths of your true self. Remaining faithful to your awakened spirit is paramount. Compromising on your newfound values and inner wisdom is not an option. While this fidelity to your soul's desires may narrow the path, it also elevates the overall journey. It is crucial, therefore, to prioritize self-love. By nurturing and understanding your essence, you radiate with an inner light that magnetizes someone who values authenticity over superficiality. Cultivating self-love lays the groundwork for a relationship that extends beyond physical presence and embraces the presence of your soul. This path requires patience and unwavering faith, not only in the universe, but also in the divine timing of your life. The yearning you experience serves as a sign, a beckoning to the universe for a kindred soul. It's important to remember that the universe does not operate based on our desired timetables. Instead, it adheres to a divine timeline that comprehends when we are truly prepared. Prepared not only to discover love, but also to embrace and nurture it. In the interim, the love you seek from another is also in search of you. The connections you long for are silently forming, getting ready to manifest at precisely the right moment. Therefore, while the quest for a spiritual partner persists, allow the love that resides within you to become a gift to the world. Let it overflow into your interactions, your creativity, and your acts of service towards others. By doing so, you transform into a beacon of love, and it is this luminosity that will ultimately lead your true love to you. The truth of suffering. One of the most profound realities that individuals on a spiritual journey encounter is the truth of suffering. No matter how advanced one becomes on their path, suffering remains an inevitable part of the human experience. It serves as a connecting thread that weaves through all lives, yet it is often the aspect of existence that many of us fear, resist, or fail to comprehend fully. To truly embrace the entirety of life, including its trials and tribulations, requires us to open ourselves up to the profound wisdom that suffering can offer. Suffering manifests in various forms, encompassing physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual dimensions. It can be as overt as the pain stemming from a bodily injury or as subtle as the yearning ache within our hearts. Despite its universal presence, suffering is often viewed as something to be avoided at all costs. However, if we are to evolve and grow on our spiritual journey, it is essential to understand and learn from our experiences of suffering. By facing suffering head-on, we gain valuable insights and transformative lessons that shape our character and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It is through our encounters with suffering that we are compelled to confront our deepest fears, examine our beliefs and attachments, and cultivate compassion and empathy towards others who also endure their own hardships. Instead of shying away from suffering or attempting to suppress it, we are encouraged to approach it with an open heart and a willingness to learn. In doing so, we tap into the potential for profound growth and spiritual awakening. Suffering becomes a catalyst for personal transformation, providing us with opportunities to develop resilience, inner strength, and a greater sense of interconnectedness with all beings. As we navigate the twists and turns of our spiritual journey, It is important to remember that suffering is not a punishment or a sign of failure. Rather, it is a gateway to self-discovery and enlightenment. By embracing the reality of suffering and actively engaging with it, we embark on a path of profound self-reflection, introspection, and ultimately, liberation. I pray that these words illuminate the depths of your soul. If you are still here with me, I want to express my deepest gratitude for your presence. If this message strikes a chord within you, I kindly ask you to share it with someone who may benefit from it, and also share your own personal experience in the comments section. May your journey ahead be filled with boundless blessings, and the divine grace be upon you as you navigate through life's many paths.